Is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hi, everybody. It's Boo Shampi. Welcome to the show. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Juan Soto.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you've got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here, and getting the start, John Means. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Mullins sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Gleyber Torres.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate.
And that should be extra bases. Aaron Judge at the plate. Hot right now. Runner takes off. Oh, Now this one's high and
Home
deep.
run.
Right there. On its way. Gone. Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. His 33rd homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Base is empty, one away. Juan Soto getting ready to hit.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Soto, a career batting average over 300, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And it goes just foul. One out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. This one smoked.
Home run.
Out of here. They go back-to-back. Home run number 40 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate. And that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Stanton into second, and he's got a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where you can get to it.
Austin Wells now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that should be extra bases. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one hooked foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hayes has it sized up. This looks like extra bases. So the bases are loaded here, one gone. Up to the plate steps DJ. Left field. Hayes has it sized up. He makes the grab. Throw behind the wire. They've got him doubled off. But 2 round trippers in this. Bottom of the first. Leading off, Cedric Mullins. Strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Strike one. Schmidt, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Sun. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there.
Home run.
That's not coming down. He'll circle the bases. His fourth home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And there's a foul ball. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary.
Got him. And the inning is over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a new inning getting started. Here's Jose Trevino. And it's fouled away. Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole. The more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And no one can get there.
He's been swinging it really well. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So first and second with one gone. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Torres at second. Grisham at first. One gone. Judge rips that one. Hits it away for the out. Out number 2.
Not good at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
This one in the air right field, settles underneath it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence as they score a pair on the play.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about it.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now here is Oswald Peraza. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees up big in this one here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Home run.
A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And that's a double. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one hammered. And it's into the gap. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center. And that should be extra bases. In comes the runner from third. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So 2 down. And the batter now, Aaron Judge. And that one wrapped foul. Torres over at second. Grisham at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air out to center. Could be extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. On the ground right side.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score.
There's a swing and a drive. 1 run is in. It bangs off the wall. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across the row.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Misses the ball, and it falls in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes sizing this one up. Misses the catch. Runner holds up at third. Bases still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Swung on, belted. That's back. 1 run across, and it hits the fence. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Picks himself up an RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
This to center field. Mullins settles under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Orange my
As he
senior
turns on the
daddy.
rubber and with that good live arm deliveries. And a big swing and a miss.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Torres over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a base hit. The throw in. Man at first. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. There goes the runner. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Oh, great stop. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swings and misses. Going on.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary.
One out to right. And 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. Here is James McCann. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. On the ground, LeMahieu. Tag, and he's out at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Trent Grisham. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Santander drifts towards it. And that should be extra bases. All rise. Here's Aaron Judge, already with a homer today.
And Judge always gives Baltimore issues. He loves homering against them, kind of like Mookie Betts. In fact, the first multi-home run game of his career happened right here at Oriole Park. 2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Here's Stanton now. Back up the, they got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. But a run does come in to score. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
This one high in the air to left center. Mullins on his horse. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Judge, the runner at third. Soto on second. Wells over first. This one is blasted.
Grand slam.
Grand slam. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 22-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Wow, what a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch them all, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
Touches down, that's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Swings here and blasts one left field, way back there. Bangs off the wall. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Come
Trail to
on.
left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A gigantic blast. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 25-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayes grabs it on the run. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fought off foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Swing and a drive deep right field. This one's got a chance. Base hit, 1 run is in, and that rolls into the corner. Runner holds up at third, base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Now back, the shortstop,
Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow.
up next for the Yankees.
Base is full, 2 gone. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Whips on it, and it falls in. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out. And now Jose Trevino. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. And now everybody's running. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. 1 run is in, and that one is off the wall. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out. Down the number 2 hitter, Trent Grisham. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Danny Coulombe.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
LeMahieu at third, Trevino at second, Torres on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2-round tripper. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. That one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little...
This one's
Come on.
way back there. And that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 30-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Look at the left center.
Come on.
And that is gone. A massive home run. 3rd home run of the season. It's 30-3.
Really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Anthony Santander at the plate. That one ripped.
Home run.
Into the bleachers and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 30-4.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish him. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. The pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Now a chance for Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up as we play game one of this 4-game series. In the air, center field. Judge calls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Austin Hayes. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. One gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. The punch out there, 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Back here in Baltimore, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Aaron Judge. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to be boots it? And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. That's out to center field. Mullins drifts towards it, but misjudges this one, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. There's a strike, and you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. At the belt and fires. One ball. Way inside. Gets away. They add on as the run scores all the way from first, and they extend their lead. One, two. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. And the pitch. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So up next, Austin Wells. And a swing and a miss. Wells measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Henderson. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. So 1 out, nobody on. Oswald Peraza will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. No play, that's an infield single. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Two on with 1 out. And next for New York, Jose Trevino. And first offering is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Coming on for the Orioles, Cionel Perez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And there's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Here's Gleyber Torres. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second. Safe there. 1 out, bases loaded. And up next for New York, Trent Grisham. Grounded to third, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Hard on the ground to first. Two outs, bases loaded. And now it's Juan Soto. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third, base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No ball.
Soto on third. Stanton over at second. Wells at first. 2 out of the inning. That drops in. Plays it on a hop. Runner from second crosses the plate. And the lead continues to grow. Another scores. They clear the bases. And they extend their lead. In there safely. And the lead continues to grow. Hard hit left side. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. 2 outs, runner at first. And next for New York, Jose Trevino. Oh, and now a wild pitch. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Glaber drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is gone.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Popped up. Henderson on the move. And it stays fair.
Xin cả số không tới được thì bị nhá này.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, 2 down. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Dives, and he can't hang on. In comes the run from third, and they extend their lead.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score. And this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Oh, my. They're intentionally walking in a run. What's going on here?
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." 2 outs. On the ground to short. And he's hit safely at third. A run comes into the play. And now DJ LeMahieu. Ground ball left side. To the plate, of course. And that is that. But not before they erupt for a huge inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
James McCann in now. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
The 0-2. On the ground to third, might be 2. Throws to first in time. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Wells into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Runners on the corners with one gone. So next they hit for Baltimore.